Alright, I have been meaning to make this video for a while, just never got around to it. A few people asking for a more detailed video installing the JB4. Didn't really miss many details on the last video, but I'll just take it a little bit slower. First, of course, you leave the key far away, so like when I installed it, I left the key inside the building. But you're gonna let the car rest for like 10 minutes. That's gonna allow the computers and everything to go to sleep. And just don't bring the key back. Lock the car, pop the hood, and just leave it sitting for about 10-15 minutes or so, and it'll go into sleep. So next, you'll pop that engine cover off, and you'll see there's a sensor right here. It's plugged in. Normally it's plugged in like that. All you do is disconnect the sensor right there, and then you plug the JB4 wire in line to the wiring, and then plug the JB4 into the sensor. You don't have to worry about knowing which plug goes where, because they're not identical. You can only plug them in one way. The JB4 plug is going to look exactly like the male and female version, so you can't really mix it up. Then from there, you're going to come down to this side where I'm going to need a light. Give me 1 second. All right, not sure if you can see, but down right there, there's another sensor. You can see it's right below the intake box. You do the exact same thing. Unplug, and then plug the JB4 wiring in line. Final connector is the mass airflow sensor. You just, once again, disconnect it, plug it in. So all these sensors, all we did was unplug, plug it in line, unplug, plug it in line, unplug, plug it in line. It's not difficult. Well, it might be difficult to get them to disconnect the first time, but get a really small flathead screwdriver and they should pop right out. Next thing, so from now you can actually bring the key and unlock the vehicle and everything like that. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take, and I don't want to touch it because it's hot and it's metal, but the JB4 case itself, what you're gonna do is, this is only if you got the Bluetooth module. This is your Bluetooth module. You're gonna remove these bolts, separate the case, and then you just plug this in inside. It comes out through this little hole. This is the Bluetooth module. I usually have it like taped up here or something. It kind of fell off. I need to redo that. And then you can kind of shove the JB4 really anywhere. You can zip tie it to the battery. You can zip tie it anywhere. I just kind of have it shoved in there. And this, I'll probably zip tie this now since it keeps falling off. The only thing is, this, you cannot put this touching metal, so don't leave it sitting on the case. But other than that, that's fine. Then you get to this small black cable right here. So with this, what I personally did was I routed it under this like little rubber piece. It went down here, and then through the door you can kind of see there's a hole on the other end. All I did was tucked it through the hole, like it doesn't touch any, all it touches is the rubber gaskets on the door, so it doesn't get pinched. There's no metal touching it to cut the wire or anything. I tucked it in there and plugs into the OBD2 port, and you're basically done. I didn't miss anything. So from there, you're just gonna download the app on your phone, and it's different Android versus iOS, because the Android version, apparently you have to download some beta app or something. iPhone, you don't have to do that. But just be on the lookout for that. If you have an Android, it's not going to be the regular JB4 app. It's going to be the beta app. iPhone, just look for JB4. It should be the first one that comes up. You create your account just like I showed in the other videos, and it'll automatically find it, and you're basically done. It's super easy. Like I said, you're just plugging it in line. Unplug sensor, plug it in line. And before I leave, I do have another video that I will be making very soon. I don't want to give it away too much, but there may or may not have been something else I did to the car. I don't want to say what it is. I know you probably cannot tell, but there might, maybe, just maybe, have been something else done to it.